Hi, so here we are on day 27 of this 30-day Law of Attraction video diary. I forgot to tell you yesterday actually something really funny that happened around Law of Attraction. And it got me thinking about how much do we need to focus, or is it sometimes that we sort of imagine something and then we let go of it? Because what I've realised is the new house that we're going to be moving to, which is very lovely and we're all very excited about it, is part of a big house which has these wonderful grounds and a big stone staircase in the garden. And I have always had this thing about living in a house with a big stone staircase in the garden. Or it's not staircases, it's in the garden, but you know what I mean, steps, those big stone steps down with the sort of, you know, the railings, and it's just beautiful. So it struck me yesterday as because it was yesterday we went to look around, again I took the girls to see it, and as we looked around, I suddenly thought, there is the stone steps. I've always wanted to live somewhere like that. And this is not something that I'd been holding, but I suppose in a way I have held it because I've always wanted that. But it's not that I think about it every day. It's not that I say any affirmations around it. It's none of those things, but it was kind of there in my consciousness, if you like. So yes, I forgot to share that with you yesterday because that was really very interesting that was there. So got me thinking about the techniques, you know, the techniques for manifesting, and that, I kind of think that yesterday we were talking, weren't we, about the more life, you know, and being in service, and really being about win-win, that kind of win-win strategy. And collaborative, you know, much more than competition. It's definitely not about competition. This is about being collaborative, and that the universe is abundant and we can all have. So it's not about, if I have something, you have to go without. It really is like the universe is abundant. And that's really tough, isn't it, in this current climate, this current financial climate, and this real fear and scarcity, you know, that is around. And if we look out at what appears to be the reality, that's very much there. But this idea that no, you know, everything starts in the creative mind. It starts in the ether, if you like. And that our job right now, your job, my job, is that we have to wake up to this fact that we are these creationary beings. It starts in the creative mind, and it's up to us to hold abundance, to hold health, wealth, happiness, well-being, but abundance, definitely abundance, that the universe is abundant, to get that we know it. You know, we totally believe it, and we really know that that's how it is, and that's what we hold within us all, and that's what will bring the abundance to us and to everybody. Yeah. Wow, that feels quite deep. Quite deep. The rest of this has been like, oh great, yeah, I found a flower. But yeah, the kind of, I'm really, I suppose as I'm, it's been wonderful making this video diary, and I really hope you're getting something from it too, because it's really getting me exploring the whole thing. And I started reading today. I'd heard about it a lot, but I'd never read it. It was The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And I don't know exactly when he wrote it, but he lived, I think, something like 1840 to 1911. So it was, turn of the centuries or late 1800s that it was written. And I really encourage you to go and grab a copy, right? Because it's written in such a down-to-earth way, and it really kind of makes sense to me. It's very obvious, very practical. Like, this is what you do. Because it's about law of attraction. So, okay, it's the science of getting rich. And I think this is one of the blocks. There's a lot of money blocks, aren't there, for many of us. And so we don't look at that kind of material. But even if you've got some money blocks, right, look at it as this is about manifesting. This is about creating. So if you want to be in a really loving relationship, if you got some trauma in your family and you want to resolve that, if you want to change your job, if you want to volunteer, you know, whatever you want to do, this is about how you create it. So it's written around becoming rich and creating money, but rich really is about having abundance in all areas of our life, not just financial abundance, but that we have abundance of our finances, we have abundance in our relationships, we have abundance in our health, we have abundance of friends, great fun things to do, abundance of work. The whole thing is abundant, that our lives are abundant. So to me, to be rich is about that, that we have all those things. And one of the things I really, really liked in there is that he says that it's our birthright to be rich, because for us to be whole, we need to be nourished in our minds, our bodies, and our spirit. And that in order to do that, we need finance, we need money, so that we can take the time out to read literature or expand our awareness and have some time to contemplate and think. In order to nourish our spirit, we maybe need to go on a retreat or have a holiday or go and share in a group, so we need money for that. And in order to nourish our bodies, again, we need to have, the right food to eat, warm clothing, nice place to live that's warm and cozy. So that to me really kind of made sense. And I've been thinking a lot actually about money and the blocks around money. But that's a massive topic that I'm not going to go into right now. But there's definitely, I've been pondering that a lot because I think that's such a big block. So where was I? So yeah, Wallace Wattles, The Science of Getting Rich. Really recommend it. Really readable little book, which is just fantastic. So that's my recommendation for today. Go and grab that book and start having a read of that. And please do post any comments that you have. It'd be great to discuss some of these things or any issues you have around it, or as we all explore and grow. And really step into the fact that we are creationary beings and we are creating our reality, and that we are, I saw somebody doing a talk actually on Friday. It was really great. And he was saying, we're the diamonds. And it's like, yeah, we are the diamonds. And then we get covered in all this stuff and all these false beliefs and so on. And that we really want to kind of find our diamond again and let it shine into the world. Yeah, so that's me for today. I really look forward to connecting with you tomorrow. Thanks very much.